just gotta say that.
Is this Mr. Steve Howell? Wow, very cool.
So all of you guys know my mom. And now, let me introduce you to my dad. So,
hey guys.
So this is gonna be our first video, okay? We got a couple of anime openings and endings in this mix. I'm excited to have you on.
It's all right.
I want to say thanks for coming. Thanks for coming.
Here to help. I can pose as your dad anytime. I'm your brother.
Well, I mean, yeah, you are my brother. You guys know the short, okay? You guys know. We got a couple of openings here, okay? So. Let me explain kind of a little bit about this. First of all, do you know any anime? Do you know anime?
I don't really know very much anime. I know some, and I've known some through you, of course, and the guys. And growing up, there was a couple anime shows that I watched that are not on anymore and were very different than the anime that's out now. As far as modern day anime and what you're actually doing, I haven't seen any. So this could be kind of fun.
I think you will like some of it. Because it is, at first, what I see is, a lot of people can look at it as childish. Because when I first got into anime, I didn't like it at all. I thought anybody that watched it was just weird, and I was just very, no to it.
Sure. But
I opened up, I gave it a go, and honestly, a lot of the shows have really good storylines. And one thing that you love is Star Wars The Clone Wars. So, Star Wars The Clone Wars.
It's true, when it hit, and you said, Dad, you gotta watch this, and I was bored sitting there going, what are we watching?
Exactly.
But in the end, I did get kind of hooked up on it.
That's what I'm saying.
Pretty good.
That's what I'm saying.
And pretty good.
I think if we can get you into at least some of these, possibly, maybe if you seem a little bit interested with some, maybe I can get you into a show. We'll get there. But obviously, guys, before this video starts, please, for us, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the page, and hit the noti bell to be notified for all of our new videos to come. And thanks, Flynn, for telling them to also to go down in the description below, hit our Discord, and make sure to join our Discord because we are doing a giveaway in there. I say we finally get into this.
All right. Hit
me. I got this first opening here, okay? I don't know what this is. I've never seen this one. So this is gonna be a first time for me too.
Oh, good.
So this is either gonna go really well or but let's just get into it.
Sure, let's see it.
The show's called Higashi no Eden. The reason why I chose this is because I think this is a band that you might know.
Oasis?
Oasis.
Very cool.
So you do know this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah. So I did a little bit of research, and I tried finding some American bands as well for some animes.
Well, it's British, but that's okay.
Well, I don't know my rock lore, okay? I don't know rock that much.
I'll introduce you to Noel later.
This show seems interesting. I don't know what it's about.
Very cool.
It's very trippy, I'll say.
Outside.
It's giving me vibes of Heavenly Delusion. You don't know what that is, but it's this weird kind of show. From what I've seen, it's super like the world's kind of gone away, it's some Fallout kind of stuff.
Sure.
And it's something like that, and that's what the show feels like. The song I love.
Yeah, very cool. Very cool. It was a great selection. I'm glad they actually were able to get it. I mean, they're kind of tricky to get, as far as licensing rights. But love the way that it was beginning to make its transitions and stuff, which is kind of interesting, to see that sort of thing. It gives you kind of a little touch and feel of what it might be about, and it kind of leads enough curiosity that
where it's interesting. You might want to watch it to learn a little bit more, because that's something that I tend to do. I watch a lot of these openings and I have no idea what it's about, but I'm curious on what the anime could be. I just never sit down and watch it.
Yeah, it looked a little like that. What was that Netflix show? That was that game show where they killed all the people off?
Squid Games.
Squid Games. Very much a little like that vibe.
A little bit.
It was kind of given a hint to that. I don't know if that's it, but it would be interesting enough to go ahead and pursue that a little more and see what it's all about.
A little bit more like Divergent too.
Yeah, very much more like Divergent. Yeah, I'll give that to it.
So what we do here is we try to do some scores, and we do a score between 1 and 10. 1 being the worst, 10 being the best. Okay. And you can do it in multiple ways. You can have 5 points being the visuals, 5 points being the song or whatever, or you just skip the whole thing as a whole.
I'd rather just do a whole rating personally. Yeah. I would give this one maybe a 6. 6.
A 6?
I'm not. That might be a high 6. It might be like 5.5, 5.5 to 6.
5.5, 6. Okay, yeah. I think that's fair.
Because I don't know enough about it, but it was kind of giving you hints and teases towards it.
My opinion on this, I will give a rating since I haven't seen this. Honestly, I would give this one maybe like a 7.6. I think it's interesting. I like the song, and it's very like I like kind of like the spaciness. It almost fit with kind of like how the world looked deserted, but it also gave like some James Bond-esque feels too.
Sure.
But really good opening, really good visuals, everything, but
transitions were good.
Exactly. I wish the show kind of made a little bit more sense, because to me it's very like
100% agree. It would have gotten a higher score from me should I have known that, if it gave a little more of a hint towards what it was all about.
Exactly. The next one here, okay? It is I'm just saying, it might be a channel favorite, maybe not this one entirely, but the show overall, okay? Not saying anything, but if you look at our profile picture, I mean, it kind of makes sense here, okay? Chainsaw Man Ending 1 by Vondi. Chainsaw Blood. This one might be a little bit out there.
On the gory side?
On the gory side, maybe. But it'll kind of show you a little bit of a hint at what the show is.
Well, let's see.
Currently, there's only 12 episodes. As you can see, a little gory. You are right there.
Oh, yes.
You are
Quality
right there.
kills in some of this.
Quality kills.
Quality
kills. So as you can see, the song, Japanese instead of English. But the drums and everything, still pretty good.
Great beat. Yeah, I'm digging it.
And then the reverb, kind of like S. That's what I like about it.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Very much so. Okay.
Now you see.
I do.
The Chainsaw Man.
I see a little bow to.
A little chainsaw,
Yeah.
What's funny is when Raka watched this, he saw this ending, and then afterwards he's like, I haven't seen much chainsaw. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, did you even watch the show?
Well, you are dealing with the Italian superstar.
That is true. That is true. It's very, that's the thing. This show is very like energetic. It gets your like blood pumping. No pun intended for Chainsaw Blood, but it's also kind of cute because of the dog. I mean, that's kind of the whole thing. And obviously you can tell now our profile picture is Pochita the dog.
Yep, sure.
Yeah, so that is Chainsaw Man Ending 1. What are your thoughts?
I thought it was good. It was kind of, it was just like a bunch of quality kills.
A lot of quality kills.
Over and over and over again. Kind of like, never mind.
Maybe Walking Dead. A little
Walking Dead.
Because there's zombies in there in that one.
Dead-ish.
There's like a zombie devil in the ending. So that's why it was like...
Fingers eating? Not yet.
No. Not in this open. Not in these openings. I stayed away from Jujutsu Kaisen. You guys have already gotten so much Jujutsu Kaisen. So I'm trying to introduce you to some other stuff.
No, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I give the transitions were really good. Very well done. I like the beat and the way that it was flowing along with the music, which was really great. And I think it was paired very nicely with the music, which I think is absolutely quality with this particular ending. So I'd give this ending probably about a 7.4.
7.4, okay.
And that's a high 7.4, man. But hey, I would definitely give it around the 7.4. And I like it because there is some connection to the show.
So, okay, next up is the one I've been waiting for. I've never seen the show, by the way.
Really?
Yeah, I just gotta say that.
Is this Mr. Steve Howe? Yes!
There you go!
Wow, very cool.
This is an old show. This is what it was.
Really, like Inca Sacrifice. Wild. This is very cool.
I thought you'd like this one.
Wow.
So this is the ending. This is not an opening. So it's kind of hard to tell what's going on in the show.
Sure, I have no clue, but it looks cool. You're following the flow of blood. A sophisticated dude in the derby. All right, I get it.
I know a little bit about the show. I don't know a lot. I tried watching it when I first got in an anime, and it wasn't my thing at first, but after a while it grew on me.
This is cool.
I knew you'd like this one.
I'm digging this. This is really kind of cool.
I knew you like this one.
We're following the trail of blood, though. That's what I think is so interesting about the ending. It's kind of like...
There is a little... Like, it's significant for that reason.
Beat the parakeet. No, just kidding.
Beat the parakeet. Please, Peter, don't come after us, okay? I already had to talk to you once. But that is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, ending 1, Roundabout by Yes.
Love the transition, love the flow of blood, and then it's leading into the different scenes. Love the music, man, the way that they had it all backed up into it. Of course, it's going to be a big winner on me. I'm going to score it high.
That's what I was hoping.
Only because a big part of it is the music, too, and it's like with me. So I'm going to give it a 9-1.
Hey! I am happy.
That's a massive score.
I am happy.
But I'd be very intrigued if they have enough conscience to go ahead and capture a song like that and have enough of the business flow with the cinematography.
Yeah.
It's enough to intrigue me just with the ending to see what the storyline's about. That's very cool.
From what I've seen, the story is very tripped out. Like, some bad stuff happens. Like, there's some bad people.
I can only imagine because you're following a trail of blood.
Yeah, all I'm saying is for my first show, trying to get me into it, this is what I had to watch. I think it was like 2 episodes in, I was like, yeah, I'm good. Like, I did not like the show. And I thought it was very messed up. I would probably give it, I think, maybe like an 8-2. There's a saying of things being called a JoJo reference. And they're like, is that a JoJo reference? And the thing is, this song, JoJo reference. They do a lot of references to like modern day kind of like like pop culture and stuff. It's always a JoJo reference. Okay. Next one here, Attack on Titan.
Ah, okay.
Mom reacted to a couple episodes before we dropped it. So possibly, if you're interested in this, if it looks a little enticing, maybe we get you and Mom to react in the entire show. Obviously,
that would get kind of wacky.
Obviously, if you were like, I'm not really feeling it, no worries, no worries. Because I do want to get you into a show. I want to make sure it's something that you actually enjoy.
Of course.
So this is from a Japanese metal band.
Okay.
As you can see, a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos. But what's cool about the Japanese metal band, also English vocals, as you can hear. So it's very cool how they kind of mix it in, you know?
I think it's got a possible storyline that's going to be very intriguing, to be honest.
The storyline's insane.
I mean, I think it's like the one, it sounds to me, or it seems to me, like...
When I first watched the show, I was very intrigued just off the first episode. The first episode, I was like, what? And off of that, the entire story just explodes. And then once you get to the final episodes, the stuff all the way back to the first episode makes sense.
Sure. I think it's more discovery, and then it'll be like one big flashback. And then everything makes sense at that point towards the end. You just follow from the beginning of the storyline on through.
Exactly. But that is Attack on Titan, The Rumbling. What are your thoughts?
I think it's pretty good. It shows more of a plot line than just about any of the other videos that we've seen thus far. Even more so than, like, you know, Roundabout and some of the others. Again, Roundabout, that whole finish was really cool because it was related to the song. This, it's not, the song's unfamiliar, so that's not so much of a detractor. I just don't see it as it complements to the screen as much, or to the show. But I think it has a better plot line, so you get a little bit of a hint about you know who the bad guys are. Dudes with no skin or whatever. You know, giants or whatever, stepping on the other little humans that are running around on Titan. Which is kind of what I suppose this is about. I don't know. Not seeing it yet, but I could kind of take that as a takeaway from the immediate first impression. Yeah. Transitions were great. I liked the way that it was moving, and it kept your attention, and it always kept the flow on the screen. Yeah, like it was either moving forward at you or to the left, some to the right. Yeah, but there was always a flow that was happening throughout the entire picture, and that I think was really, really cool. Exactly, as they used to say, the mise en scène was really, really good. I dig it. I like the production of it. I like the producer of this. This looks like it could be a pretty big time movie. So the studio actually, like, it is a heavy hitter studio, because they went from, you guys got to remind me, let me know down in the comments below, because I might be wrong with this. Gosh, I'm gonna get roasted in the comments if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure this studio called MAPPA took over this show from this other studio. I think, personally, I mean, giving it a pretty fair score because of the quality of the video and the quality of the transition and the video work, 7-2.
I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So I just want to clarify, yes, I was right. So Wit Studio was the person who produced the seasons 1 through 3.
Gotcha.
In season 4, the final season, they had to change producers because they just couldn't do it anymore.
Right.
And MAPPA took over, and literally they just blew it out of the water. People were like, holy shit. And MAPPA is like, they're known to having so many animes that they're working on that literally, which is kind of sad and kind of bad, even the animators sit there and they don't even see their families because they're stuck in their like drawing frame by frame all these scenes, and then they're like, okay, next show. Okay, I haven't seen my wife and kids in who knows how long. This is a new show that's just coming out. This is the ending.
I feel like that dude lying on the couch right now with look over his face.
I think that's a chick.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a girl.
I mean, it's 2024. You can do whatever. Anyway. So that's what the style of the characters are.
Oh, okay.
And that's the concept of the show. Do you know this band?
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's American. They're very popular. Or they were very popular, I should say. Now they're coming back.
Who offhand? I can't think of it.
One Republic?
One Republic?
One Republic.
Is it One Republic?
It's One Republic.
No, really?
Yeah. This song is like up there, like in the top 10 right now.
I've heard it.
Yeah. So this is where it's from.
Totally get it.
This is where it's from.
Really?
Yeah, this show. They've been like promoting it all over like TikTok and stuff.
Oh, okay.
But I just love the song because it's very like energetic, happy feeling, and it's like
most
summer
One
vibes.
Republic stuff.
Exactly. Yeah. And it fits well for the anime, I think.
It does. It's kind of cool. It's like somebody's reflecting on their history some way or another. They're buried.
I want your take on it, kind of what you think the show is about, and then I'll tell you my take. Because I don't know.
It looks like she's studying or she's involved in like medical school or something like that. She's reflecting on some of her friends and some of the things that might have been happening in her past. I don't know. It's hard to tell from just that little clip what her purpose is or what she's trying to solve, the riddle or problem that she may be trying to resolve, either a personal, social, or some kind of a physical issue that might be going on that she's trying to rack her brain on, because obviously she has so many books and stuff around her.
She's been doing a lot of work.
Heck of a lot of research, man. That being said, almost kind of feels like you finishing school. Anyway,
that is true. That is true. Hey, I'm just saying.
But overall though, interesting transitions going through like a homepage on a computer, trying to do kind of a breakout on that. I love the One Republic bringing in them and doing some music and trying to coordinate along with that. Seems like transitions work with that too. I'm gonna give it like a 6-8.
6-8? I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I think 6-8's probably more appropriate for that. I don't know enough about the background, but I'm intrigued.
I can tell you a little bit about the show. So Kaiju No. 8 is about like this world being like taken over by like these giant monsters, almost like, or these kaiju is what I should call it, almost like Godzilla in a way.
Oh, okay.
But
I'm
like,
a Mothra fan.
You're a Mothra fan? Are you actually? Oh my goodness. It's all about Godzilla or Mecha Godzilla. Okay, whatever. That is all I have today for you. Cool. So I'm happy that you joined in.
Hey,
appreciate it.
Happy to do so.
Thanks for coming in, and let us know what else I should have my dad react to. If you guys have any animes that my dad should react to, or any more anime openings or endings, let me know down in the comments below. And while you guys are down there, please, for me, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the page, hit the bell notification to be notified for all of our new videos to come. Also, make sure to join our Discord. We have our Discord down in the description below. Giveaways going on in there. Go in there. Stay tuned for all the giveaways to be announced. I guess until next time. Catch you next one. Peace.